Hello, 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 it's Teacher Will, and I am back with another video, which I'm very, very excited about. Our video for today, the topic is silence, power or problem when achieving your English goals. For those of you that are new to the channel, hello, welcome. Again, my name is Teacher Will. Our theme for this year is living in abundance. Excess, surplus, living in abundance as it relates to your life goals, your personal, professional goals, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if I can call you that, your English goals. So if you're new to the channel, click on that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, might make a like. It helps with the algorithm, and if indeed you find value, share the video, for I believe sharing is caring. So, here's a question for you. When you think of silence, what words, what thoughts come to your mind? Silence, by definition, is to prohibit or prevent from speaking. Another way of thinking about silence is still, hushness, or quiet. Silence. Power or problem when achieving your English goals. Let's talk about silence relating to power. I think it can be a very good thing. Power, you might ask. Why? How? When you use power as it relates to silence, you can use silence as a strategic tool for listening. It gives you the opportunity to hear the different varieties and dialects or how English is readily used. So using English, listening to it in silence will improve your listening skills so that you're able to hear English more naturally. Number 2, silence as a way of processing. Listen, if English is not your native language, being silent will allow you time to think about what the word or phrases is. Silence will allow you to give a proper response. So there's nothing the matter. Oftentimes, I've been teaching for over a decade now, and people are like, oh my God, if someone's talking to me, I have to speak automatically. No. Silence, using it as processing, will allow you to be more readily part of the conversation, and you have the ability to choose the word or phrase or sentence that you want to say. The third thing about silence and how it can be, or you can use it as a tool for power, it builds self-confidence. Can I let you into a little secret? Can I? Here's the secret. People that are silenced, that use silence, particularly if you're having conversations, you can use silence as a way to control a conversation. And as the old adage says, sometimes it's better to listen more than to speak. So those are 3 examples of how you can use silence as power. But now let's talk about problem. Silence. Is silence a problem? Well, I think it is. Reason number 1, many people use silence, and silence becomes a problem. Why? Because they're afraid of making a mistake, or they're afraid of being judged or criticized. That's a problem. The only way that you can get better as it relates to your English is to activate it, to use it. So, that's a problem if you don't speak. That's a problem if you don't act. So, no practice, no English. But that's a problem, and I get it, because many people are afraid, oh my God, I can't speak, I'm gonna be judged, I'm gonna be criticized. That's a problem. Another problem, where silence becomes a problem as it relates to achieving your goals. Overthinking grammar. Now, grammar is important. When I'm teaching grammar in courses that I'm offering, I think it's important to think about grammar naturally and intuitively. Think about your own mother tongue. You became fluent in your mother tongue, most people would say about 4 or 5, but sometimes, learning grammar, so many people focus on grammar that becomes a problem. No. Grammar mistakes can be corrected, but it becomes a problem when you're thinking so much on grammar. It's like, oh my God, I didn't use the right verb tense, or I didn't use the right conditional statement. So it becomes a problem when you're overthinking grammar. And number 3, it's the big one. Oh, it's the big one. It's a big one. It's so big. I think it's big. Silence becomes a problem based on a power dynamic and identity. What do I mean by that? It becomes a problem with status or authority, or if someone is a native speaker or not. Oh my God, I can't speak because I'm talking to, or I'm afraid to talk to a native English speaker like me. Or it becomes a problem because you feel as though, because you're not necessarily a native English speaker, or you're just learning English, or you've been learning English for 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, that, oh, I can't do it. No. English, ladies and gentlemen, has no respect for person. It is a language. So please don't let a problem or of identity or power dynamics get you in the way for using this language. Silence. Power, problem. You decide. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I would submit to you, if you're trying to achieve your English goals, let me make an I statement. There are certain things that I cannot be silent about, or I will not operate from a place of silence. Silence sometimes equals death. So you want to achieve your goals, you want to achieve your life goals, you want to achieve your English goals, practice, believe in yourself, do the work, find someone to help you, ask questions. For this language is achievable if you believe in yourself. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you found value from the video. Silence, power, or problem. The choice is yours.